guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the new Android N beta, developer beta on the Nexus 6. So about, I think either yesterday or today, Google released the developer images for Android N, and I decided to opt into the developer program because I was really excited. The one problem being that, of course, it's not very stable, and it was probably sort of stupid for me to do it on my daily driver, but, live and learn. So today I'm just going to go over some of the new features and some of the new interesting things behind it and on my Nexus 6, just so you guys can get a feel for what it's like. So right off the bat, you can see that some of the new default notifications look a little different. They're just basically more white. That's about it. There's a clear all shade here. And also, as I pull out the notification shade, you can also see that the new quick settings are a little different. So the first time you pull it down, you can see these quick settings, flashlight, and a few other options. And then after that, when you pull it down further, it animates into the full notification shade. As you can see, it is the Android beta program. By tapping that, it says I'm enrolled. So yeah, if you want to do this, I'll include a link in the description to the beta program. All you gotta do is sign up with your email and pick their device if it's eligible, and from then on you can just download it as a regular over-the-air update. I wouldn't recommend it, like I said, unless you have some sort of backup device, but for now, yeah, I would not recommend doing it on your daily driver. So as you can see, there is now a second row of notification or quick settings. You got all your typical stuff plus the beta program and also location and something new called Data Saver. Now to add these extra icons, you now have a new option to add in new tiles. So here you can drag and drop all your tiles back and forth. Here we go. There we go. And from there, and apparently there's a new developer feature that allows them to add quick settings to the shade. So we'll see what people come up with. As of right now, these are the options we got. And of course it is a little glitchy because it is a beta, but yeah. Next up, let's dig through the settings menu a little bit. As you can see, Do Not Disturb is on. There was a new, one of the new quick notifications that I can talk about in a little bit. As you can see, it shows you data usage. Whoops. Yep, data usage. You can turn, everything's pretty much the same on the display settings. Notifications now list how many apps you have that give you notifications and what you want, how you want to treat them. So if you want to give them block all, never get notifications, show silently, hide sensitive content, or override Do Not Disturb, you can change these on per app. If you keep going, you can also go into sound settings, let you change your volume stuff and other things like that. If you go into your you can see things when you go into internal storage, for example, stuff from your guest accounts, stuff like that. And you might see that some of the stuff, for example, stockage is not English, and that is because I had my language switched to French, and then I switched it back to English, and I think it got a little glitched up when I was switching it around. So here you can access some of your printing stuff, Google Cloud Print and other services. Once you download the apps, you can access them from the settings. Tap and Pay is now one of the main parts of settings. And yeah, on language and input, you can output multiple languages. For the most part, that's about it. There's some new developer options, of course. If you scroll down, you can see force activities to be resizable. This makes any app try and get into multi-window if it can. And I'll show you the new multi-window feature in a second. And yeah, there's a few other minor things, but not a whole lot. And those are things that are mostly, for the most part, for developers, so there's nothing we can really do about them. And a couple behind-the-scenes things. For example, I've heard that Doze now can activate in your pocket to some extent, meaning you'll get better battery life throughout. But yeah, all these things are helping out make Android even better. And also, for example, you can see the Do Not Disturb is on in the top of the settings, so you can turn that off or on. And I can't demonstrate now, but when you get because apparently I don't have friends who text me, sad. But anyways, when you get a notification or a text, you can drag down and quick reply when you need to. And now I'll show you one of the main features, what I think is one of the main features of Android N. So if you open an app, and then put it away, and then open another app, as long as you have two apps open, then you open multitasking. All you gotta do is drag one of the apps, to put it to the top, and put the other app at the bottom. And as it said, not all apps will work with split screen, but you can basically force any app, even if I believe, even if it's not written explicitly in it, to work with multi-windows. And you can see they both work pretty well, and you can just slide everything away. Also, when I go into you can see this card view in the sorry, I forget the word for it. But here, if you use YouTube, you can open YouTube, and I also use a Reddit app called Reddit Sync, and from what I'm assuming, Reddit Sync hasn't actually added these features in, but as you can see, if I drag YouTube up and I leave Sync on the bottom, it should fill the screen. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, even though from what I can tell, Sync hasn't actually added the feature in, it works just fine. And there's someone else's video on this. Great. But yeah, those are some of the main features added in Android N. As you can see, it works pretty smoothly on my Nexus 6. I'll be posting probably some more stuff sometime soon about what I think of the update and things like that. But those are just sort of the basic new things that have been added. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and a like. Check out our Twitter and our website at masalatech.com. And remember to always keep things spicy.